Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. My name is Scott Yeager. I'm the outreach manager here at Penny. We're joined also by Katie Davies Pescatello from our operations group. And we're here to talk to you about claiming your broker account and your agency management account through penny.com. This is penny.com, the site that you see before you. Up in the upper left-hand corner, you can click on broker or sister login. When you do that, you're taken to a splash page where you're asked the question, do you already have a Penny account? In the event that you have a Penny account, you can log in. If you don't have a Penny account, then it'll ask you some additional questions. In the event that you're a broker, one of the things that you'll want to take note of is the fact that if you're a broker and you are aligned with an agency, your agency manager is the individual who has to provide you with the uh, email and the account access that you'll need to claim your Penny profile. And that's something that we'll get to here in a while. If you have questions, also note that you can go to 844-844-8040 to get those answers. We also have Penny's broker resource page. If you click on Penny's broker resource page, it'll take you to agency.penny.com/brokers. If you go to agency.penny.com and just click on brokers, it'll also take you to this page. On this page, you can click to get certified to take your training. You can click to create your account like we're doing right now. You can also, again, access that help and support for brokers that we have here at Penny at 844-844-8040. More importantly, you can also access marketing collaterals. You can also access manuals and job aids that really help answer a lot of questions for you. There's a broker guide. There's, reference guides for data matching issues, special enrollment periods, etc. We also have a link to Penny's broker work group, which again is very important. But if we go back to the idea of creating a a Penny account as a broker, if you are an independent broker or an agency manager setting up a first-time account with Penny, you want to go to this link where it says, I am an agency manager or principal. You want to hit submit. At this point, you will be taken to, again, a page where it defines as an independent broker or the first broker in your agency to sign up on Penny. You want to be able to visit our resource page, view the guides, but you also want to click here. And what that does is that provides you as a new agency manager with the ability to set up an agency account with Penny. Now, setting up that agency account is something that from an initial standpoint, you're going to follow these steps. You're basically going to add your first name and then your email address. Here we go. Now, from the perspective of Penny and our platform, your email address becomes your username. Okay, it becomes that username that we utilize uh, basically through the life of your agency management account. There's also a telephone number. Now, with regard to the telephone number, it is incredibly important that that telephone number ring directly through to the individual who is the account manager for your agency. You do not want it to go through an IVR. You do not want it to go through a receptionist. You want it to ring directly to you. The reason being is because during the initial setup, there's multi-level authentication and verification that takes place with these accounts from a security perspective. And you want to make sure that you and your brokers receive that initial confirmation that yes, indeed, you are the individual who is the manager of this account. You're asked to fulfill a um, a security question. In this case, we're going to go with what is your oldest sibling's middle name? Okay, we're going to put down James. Um, Also, from a perspective of password, it's going to ask you to provide a password for your agency management account. Remember, your email address is your username. Your password is something that's unique to you. You want to make sure that you verify that you are, not a robot. If you want to review Penny's privacy policy, you will have the ability to click on and review that privacy policy. So please keep in mind that this information is available for you. And once you have reviewed it, you can click on I have read and agreed to the privacy policy. You click submit. At this point, we are going to make sure that our browser has our password and username. There's also, just to mention, there is a multi-factor authentication that Penny utilizes. It's called Dual Mobile. It's an application that you can download to your smartphone or to a mobile device. You can utilize it to help manage your account. But at this point, when we're going through the process of claiming our agency management account, there are really 6 steps that we go through. The first step is to add our insurance agency name. Okay. We're going to have Bright Light Insurance, and our legal business name may be Bright Light Insurance LLC. Okay, we'll add that. Our federal tax ID number. If we don't know what a federal tax ID number is, basically our EIN, Penny provides us with a snippet on what our EIN might be. So we put the information in, and then our agency ID number. Okay, the EIN. There we go. All right, so we've got our EIN in, we've got our agency number in, we hit next. At this point, we're going to list our primary location. We'll actually call that Bright Light City location. Our location email address, info. There we go. At yachtmail.com. Info. There we go. Info at brightlightinsurance at yachtmail.com. We're also going to enter a telephone number and our street address. All right. Once we enter that information, we also, as the agency manager, we have the ability to select what days of the week we are open. In this case, we're going to select our time. We open at 8 a.m. and we close at 5 p.m. Okay. We can also, if we're, consistent in that, we can apply to all weekdays by clicking this box over here. If we're open on Saturday, because some places are open on Saturday, we can also select the fact that we are open maybe from 11 o'clock till, say, 2 p.m. on Saturday, closed on Sunday. We can make sure that that's here. We can save the primary site. Now, here's what's interesting about this. We can have a primary business location, but there are many agencies that have subsites. So we can also add a subsite. And we're just going to briefly go through this. So if we want to add a subsite, and we'll say that it's Bright Light Insurance, and we have this listed as Bright Light Insurance in Reynoldsville. And the info at, whoops. Info at brightlightinsurance@yotmail.com. And then if there's a different number, we can add the different number. So there we go. We'll add that number. And then as an example, it is, oops. There we go. We'll add this. Then we'll also go in and we will set our business numbers, or in terms of our hours of operation. We'll say that this business is open from 10 to 2 all days during the week, but closed on Saturday and Sunday. We could save a subsite at this point. Now, okay, it's saying, well, guess what? Your code that you entered was a little off. This address, okay, we're going to go ahead, we'll add that. So we've got this added. And then next, at this point, we enter our agency information. We have our agency manager information. This is where it's incredibly important. We have Dan Flower. We've got the Pennsylvania agent license number. And again, if this is your, if this is your, independent agency, this is your Pennsylvania registration number that you want to put here, not your national producer number. Your national producer number can be something very, very different. There we go. So we enter the national producer number, the license renewal date. You can actually, if you want to go through and put that date down, it's very straightforward. You can put that information down. As the agency manager, you can also make sure that your information as the agency manager goes down here for your email address. And of course, a primary contact number. And you'll note what it says here. Enter the broker's email address for the account activation. Okay, if you want to change things over, that's your username. Okay, enter the account broker's cell phone number for activation. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to enter this cell phone number for activation purposes. Again, it has to ring directly to. You can also have a business number here. So we're going to go ahead and add a business number. You can add an alternate number, a fax number, preferred method of communication. Your business name is already locked in. Federal employee identification number. What if you don't have an EIN number? An EIN number is required to apply for registration on Penny. If you are part of an agency, then you may apply and also use that agency's EIN number. In terms of the EIN number, you may also, if you're an independent agent, you may also use your social security number here. So we're going to go ahead and add that EIN number. Okay. Oops, sorry. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Fantastic. 9-digit number, and Penny's nice that way. It lets us know if we make a mistake. We want to make sure that we set the primary location down. And then if the correspondence address is different, and in many cases it may be. In this case, we're going to go ahead and add a correspondence address. Here we go. We'll add the correspondence address. It'll help us check that. There we go. We can go ahead and check and hit next. So as we travel through, the next thing that Penny will ask of the account manager is to set up the profile, the account profile. What's your product expertise? If you don't know exactly what that means, you can click here. This field allows you to list the insurance products that you focus on in your individual practice, such as dental, vision, health, etc. So in this case, we might want to do dental, we might want to do life, Medicare, Medicaid, CHIP, um, property casualty. These are things that we may want to emphasize on our Penny profile. Also, if you have a web address, okay, we want to put brightsiteinsurance.com. Also, as the agency manager, you can list your education if you want. You can also add some facts about who you are and what you do. Please call if you have questions. To your health insurance needs. There we go. You can also upload a a photo if you choose. That's very, very easy. In terms of uploading a photo, you can just click on choose a picture. At this point, you can select any picture you would want and just upload. Click upload and it'll upload the picture for you. There we go. Oh, sorry. There we go. And we will go next to uploading documents. With regard to your agency management portal, if you are uploading documents, what is beneficial here is any licenses that your agents have, any certificates of completion that they have with regard to their penny broker training. You can upload all kinds of information here. Again, this is more for you as the agency manager to have readily at your fingertips. You can do this. Once you've uploaded whatever files or documents you choose, you can click finish here. Congratulations, you have successfully completed your application for agency and agency manager access. Pennsylvania's exchange will review your application and certify your agency and your account. Once you hit OK, at that point, then you're taken to this page where your status, this is technically your agency management portal. This is your dashboard, but you'll see that your certification status is pending. Folks here at Penny will review your account and they will set your agency management account uh, to uh, to active as soon as we receive that information. You, as the agency manager, if you would like to follow up with us on that, please email agents or brokers at penny.com. You can email brokers at penny.com and we will take a look and review your account and move you to active status and help you get off to a good start with regard to adding your brokers. Um, Thank you very much.